Sandman Stories presents Mother Goose in Hieroglyphics. This story is published by Sherman and Company, New York, New York, 1855. Now, there's no word on the author, the illustrator, anything. Just a Mother Goose book, but done with hieroglyphics. As you read through, there will be words represented by pictures instead of letters. And since that's all the information I've got, let's begin. Mother Goose in Hieroglyphics. Published by Sherman and Company, 1855, New York, New York. It is often said that folks nowadays are a deal wiser than their fathers and grandfathers. But I don't think so. For who has ever written books like Mother Goose, Mother Hubbard, and Mother What's-Her-Name that lived a great while ago? And books for children, too, little dears. How many of them owe their lives to the influence of their soothing songs and lullabies? The world would not have been half-peopled had not these old sages once lived and written their invaluable little books for children. When the doctor sends for physic for a nervous little chick, make a mistake and go to the booksellers and buy Mother Goose in Hieroglyphics. That's what is wanted. A pretty book, written with pictures, as they wrote in Egypt a long while ago, when folks knew something. About the time when Mother Goose herself was a little gosling. Yes, buy one of these little books, and when it is torn up, buy another, and another, till the wee ones are old enough to read Robinson Crusoe and the like. My word for it, there is nothing like books with pictures to keep children quiet. And this is the best that was ever written, as everybody knows. Before each of these nursery rhymes, I'm going to give you a few seconds to look at them and see if you can figure them out first. Then, I'll read them to you. Number 1. Little Jack Horner. Little Jack Horner sat in a corner, eating a Christmas pie. He put in his thumb and pulled out a plum. Oh, what a great boy am I. Number 2. Pussycat, Pussycat. Pussycat, Pussycat, where have you been? I've been to London to see the Queen. Pussycat, Pussycat, what did you there? I frightened a little mouse under a chair. Number 3. There were two blind men went to sea. There were two blind men went to sea. Two cripples run a race. The bull did fight the bumblebee and scratched him in the face. Number 4. Ride a cockhorse to Banbury Cross. Ride a jackhorse to Charing Cross, to see an old woman jump on a white horse, with rings on her fingers and bells on her toes, and she shall have music wherever she goes. Number 5. Robert Barnes, fine fellow. Robert Barnes, with bellows fine, can you shoe this horse of mine? Yes, good sir, that I can, as well as any other man. Here's a nail, and there's a shoe. Now, good sir, your horse will do. Number 6. Great A, little a. Big A, little a, bouncing B. The cat's in the cupboard, and she can't see. Number 7. The little black dog ran round the house. The little black dog ran around the house, and set the bull a-roaring, and drove the monkey in the boat, who set the oars a-rowing, and scared the cock upon the rocks, who cracked his throat in crowing. Number 8. Shoe the horse and shoe the mare. Shoe the horse and shoe the mare, and let the little colt go bare. Number 9. Who comes here? A grenadier. Who comes here? A grenadier. What do you want? A pint of beer. Where is your money? I forgot. Then get you gone, you drunken sot. Number 10. To bed, says sleepyhead. to bed, says Sleepyhead. Let's stay a while, says Slow. Put on the pot, says Greedy Gut. We'll sup before we go. Number 11. When I was a little boy, my mammy kept me in. When I was a little boy, my mother kept me in. Now I am a great boy, and fit to serve the king. I can handle a musket, I can smoke a pipe, I can kiss a pretty girl at 10 o'clock at night. Number 12. Up in the Green Orchard. Up in the green orchard, there is a green tree, the finest of apples that ever you see. The apples are ripe and ready to fall, and Reuben and Robin shall gather them all. Number 13. Rock-a-bye Baby. Hush-a-bye baby on the treetop. When the wind blows, the cradle will rock. When the bough breaks, the cradle will fall, and down will tumble cradle, baby and all. Number 14. Hey Diddle Diddle. Hey diddle diddle, the cat and the fiddle. The cow jumped over the moon. The little dog laughed to see the sport, and the dish ran away with the spoon. Number 15. 1, 2, buckle my shoe. 1, 2, buckle my shoe. 3, 4, shut the door. 5, 6, pick up sticks. 7, 8, hang the gate. 9, 10, a good fat hen. 11, 12, ring the bell. 13, 14, draw the curtain. 15, 16, go to meeting. 17, 18, hear the preaching. 19, 20, that's a plenty. Number 16. Little Boy Blue. Little Boy Blue, come blow your horn. The sheep are in the meadows, the cows in the corn. Is this the way you mind your sheep? Under the haystack, fast asleep. Number 17. There was an old woman sold puddings and pies. There was an old woman sold puddings and pies. She went to the mill, and the dust flew in her eyes, while through the street to all she meets, she ever cries, hot pies, hot pies. Number 18. Tom, Tom the Piper's Son. Tom, Tom the Piper's son, stole a pig and away he run. The pig was eat, and Tom was beat, and Tom went crying down the street. Number 19. The Old Woman Who Lived in a Shoe. There was an old lady who lived in a shoe. She had so many children she didn't know what to do. She gave them some broth without any bread. She whipped them all soundly and put them to bed. Number 20. The Man in the Moon Came Down Too Soon. The man in the moon came down too soon to inquire the way to Norwich. The man in the south burnt his mouth with eating cold plum porridge. Number 21. Miss Jane had a bag and a mouse was in it. Miss Jane had a bag and a mouse was in it. She opened the bag. He was out in a minute. The cat saw him jump and run under the table, and the dog said, "Catch him, puss, as soon as you're able." Number 22. Sing a Song of Sixpence. Sing a song of sixpence, a bag full of rye, 24 blackbirds baked in a pie. When the pie was opened, the birds began to sing, and wasn't this a dainty dish to set before the king? The king was in the parlor, counting out his money. The queen was in the kitchen, eating bread and honey. The maid was in the garden, hanging out the clothes. There came a little blackbird and nipped off her nose. Number 23. Baa Baa Black Sheep. Baa Baa Black Sheep, have you any wool? Yes, Mary, have I 3 bags full. 1 for my master, and 1 for my dame, and 1 for the little boy that lives in the lane. Number 24. Cock-a-doodle-doo. Cock-a-doodle-doo, my dame has lost her shoe. My master's lost his fiddlestick, and knows not what to do. The end.
Cry, baby, cry, wipe the tears from your eye. Heart is beating for you, baby, by and by. When Papa come, he will bring you bright seed. He bring you bright, baby. So cry, baby, cry. Eyes don't make no noise while the baby's sleeping. Eyes don't make no noise, you will wake the child. Eyes don't make no noise while the baby's sleeping. Feel so nice and happy on a Sunday afternoon. It is nice to hear them singing, listen to the church bell ringing, waiting there to be my spirit, be my spirit. Oh, oh, it is nice to hear them singing, listen to the church bell ringing, sing there to be my spirit, oh. Cry, baby, cry, wipe the tears from your eyes. Heart is beating for you, baby, by and by. When Papa come, he will bring you bright seed. He bring you bright, baby. So cry, baby, cry. Eyes don't make no noise while the baby's sleeping. Eyes don't make no noise, you will wake the child. Eyes don't make no noise while the baby's sleeping. Feel so nice.